I answer the question when you can just leave. This is what happens when you confront Donald Trump on a lie that he's told over 140 times. And that's not an exaggeration. Trump is taking credit for passing Veterans' Choice over 140 times during his presidency, which is interesting given the fact that Trump didn't pass Veterans' Choice. It was passed in 2014, during Obama's term, by President Obama. What Trump signed into law in 2018 was not Veterans' Choice, but instead the VA Mission Act, which expanded the eligibility for the Choice program. And so instead of saying that, he just decided to pretend that he created Veterans' Choice instead, because why actually bother doing anything when you can just say you did? Trump even has the audacity to walk around claiming that no one has been able to pass choice for 50 years. And he was right, which is why it was so impressive when Barack Obama did it. I know this wasn't his intention, but Trump bragging about what a massive accomplishment Veterans' Choice is only serves to show just how effective of a president Barack Obama was. And by the way, this is far from the first time that Trump has taken credit for one of Obama's accomplishments. Trump has bragged about having the best economy in history, despite having taken over for Obama, who was responsible for the longest growth streak in American history. And this was a point that Obama himself wasn't too content to let Trump rewrite history on.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Yesterday, sir, you said that you were expecting legal.
What I said is people can do whatever they want. I guess maybe they'll bring legal actions, maybe they won't, but they won't win. They won't win.
If legal action is brought against you on this, why not just work with Congress on this deal?
Well, I'm not saying they're not going to come back and negotiate. They might very well come back and negotiate.
You're signing an executive order today, and Americans want to know when they're going to see this relief.
Very soon. They're going to see it very soon. Look, there it is, right there. Excuse me. There it is, right there. Go ahead.
Mr. President, though, this is expected to be tied up in the courts, so this relief is either going to be delayed or blocked indefinitely.
I don't think so. I think this is going to go very rapidly through the courts. This will go very. If we get sued, maybe we won't get sued. If we get sued, it's somebody that doesn't want people to get money, okay? And that's not going to be a very popular thing.
Go around Congress. Are you trying to set a new precedent that the president can go around Congress and decide how money is collected?
You ever hear the word
and
obstruction? They've obstructed. Congress has obstructed. The Democrats have obstructed people from getting desperately needed money. Go ahead, please, right here.
President, why do you keep saying that you passed Veterans' Choice?
Please.
You passed Veterans' Choice. It was passed in 2014.
Okay, excuse me. Go ahead, please.
But it was a false statement, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
When I walked into office 10 years ago, we were in the middle of the worst economic crisis of our lifetimes. That was the last time that the other party was in charge of things. I do think it's interesting. I just hope people kind of notice that every time there's a pattern where they run things into the ground and we have to come back and clean things up and then. But Nevada was hit as hard as any place. Everybody here remembers. Well, not everybody, because some of you guys are really young. Those of you who are older than 15 remember, sort of. But because of the work we did, working with people like Harry Reid, who I love, we got the economy growing again. We started the longest streak of job creation on record. We covered another 20 million people on health insurance. We brought housing back here in Nevada. We cut our deficits by more than half, partly by making sure the wealthiest Americans, folks like me, paid their fair share of taxes. So by the time I left office, wages were rising, uninsurance rate was falling, poverty was falling, and that's what I handed off to the next guy. So when you hear all this talk about economic miracles right now, remember who started it. Remember who started it.